Hi everyone, it's Chris speaking. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing a positive story about a male restroom. I know on the channel I've usually just talked about the bad stuff when it comes to using bathrooms and being transgender because it's a sensitive and sucky topic. But I'm going to tell you about the first time that I used or went into a male restroom and got that sense of gender euphoria and that this was the right thing to do. So, take you way back before hormones and surgery, and just basically pre everything, still not really passing, but sometimes I did. So, my partner and I, it was our 30th birthday, and we went into an Italian restaurant in, I think it's the Valley, in Brisbane. And we sat down to our meal, had a few drinks, and when you have a few drinks, you tend to need to pee. So I had left the house packing. I used to pack a lot more pre-hormones. I don't really do it anymore, but that's another video in itself as to why I don't pack. But on that particular day, I decided that I was going to. I felt confident enough to wear the packer, and we went out, and that sort of is what swayed me to use the male restroom. Now, I wasn't 100% comfortable using male restrooms. I also did not like using female restrooms because I felt like it wasn't my place. So anyway, we went, we ate, we had a couple of drinks, and I had to pee. So in the restaurant, it was quite sort of crowded. Downstairs there's tables everywhere, and there's a path up to the bathrooms, and the bathrooms are up a set of stairs on another level, and it was quite secluded and sort of sectioned off from the restaurant and whatnot. So as you got up there was a female restroom. So you got up the stairs, and the female restroom was directly in front of you. And I sort of looked at it. No one else was upstairs when I was up there. I sort of looked at it, looked for a unisex bathroom, but there wasn't one. There's still not a lot of unisex bathrooms in restaurants in Australia, or at least in Queensland. And then on the right of me was a male restroom, and I probably stood there for a good 2 minutes deciding where to go. And I looked at the female restroom, I looked at the male restroom, and then I looked down at my crotch, and I was like, well, I'm packing, so I can't really go into the female restroom because there's a bulge in my pants, and I don't look feminine, and I've been kicked out of or asked to leave a female bathroom before. I'm gonna have to go into the male bathroom. So I went into the male bathroom, and in the male bathroom was like a corridor, and then as you sort of walked in, there was a little bit sectioned off which had the sinks and mirror, and then walking past that was all the urinals, and then past the urinals was the stalls. And there was a gentleman at one of the urinals, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel safe walking past this gentleman. So I also had this like giddy excitement inside me. I'm like, I'm in a male bathroom for the first time, and this is awesome. And what do? Holy shit, there's a person there. If I look at that person, they're going to look at me, and they're going to think, no, I'm not a male. So I panicked, I turned, I washed my hands in the male bathroom, which didn't need the whole needing to pee, didn't help the needing to pee situation. And then I like giggled while I was washing my hands, and I'm pretty sure this other person just thought I was a nutcase. And I got too nervous to go into the stall, so I washed my hands in the male bathroom, and then I ran back down the stairs to tell my partner that I'd just been into the male restroom. And we sort of giggled and was like, oh, congratulations, and we had a chat about it. And then she asked me if I'd peed, and I said no, I was too nervous and excited to pee. So I held it for the rest of the night, but it was the first time that I went into a male restroom and felt like I was meant to be there, even though there was somebody else in the restroom that sort of scared me off going past them and going into the stalls. I still managed to go in and do it. And the first time that you manage to go into the male bathroom is nerve-wracking, and sometimes it still is nerve-wracking, and I get nervous and I get scared about going in there, but that fear from stopping me doing it isn't there as much anymore, unless we're at work. That's a different story. But if I'm out in public, I would generally just go into the male restroom, keep my head down and do my business. But that is where it started. So if you haven't got there yet, that's okay. It will happen for you. And it is something that you really need to work yourself up to. And if you have gone to the male restroom, particularly if you've just sort of started being comfortable enough or had enough of being scared, then congratulations. It is a really, really empowering moment for young trans men, or even trans women going into the women's bathroom, or non-binary people going into the bathroom that makes them feel most comfortable. It is an amazing and an empowering moment. So that was mine. If you've got your own bathroom stories that you want to share, then put them in the comments below. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you next time. Click my face if you want to see more. Okay, bye. Yay, we're done.